back at it once again. More live stream greatness for you guys. Just lining up a few things real quick. There we go. Cameras all lined up. We're ready to start another live stream for you guys. So hopefully everyone is doing all right. Thank you guys all for coming by already. Look at you guys. Super enthusiastic aquarium fans to see out there. Thank you all so much for coming by. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go into another fantastical live stream. Anyway, we got the face recognition. It needs to kind of click in. There we go. Now we're following. Now we're following what we need to be looking at, right? You guys are all having a great day so far. Steve Zor, thank you for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day so far. All right, so today we're gonna do the same thing as we did yesterday, people. Mike, the Fishman, I see it. Remember you. Thank you for coming by the live stream again, man. Thank you so much. Larry, thank you for coming by. Thomas Brewer, name looks familiar. Welcome, Mike. Thanks for coming back again. I think we left off. You had quite a few questions. Do you happen to get any of those answered by any chance, or still kind of just curious? Or just came by to hang out and say hi. We're here. We're just kind of vibing around, hanging out. All that good stuff. As we do on these live streams. Who else we got coming in? Lance, Matt. I'll just call you Lance. I don't know why my brain just completely shut down when I tried to read the last name. I don't know what happened right there. Funny Rain, thanks for coming by the live stream as well. Got a bunch of people coming in. Thank you guys also for coming. I can't even talk. I'm tired, guys. It was a long day. So we're wrapping up the stream we're wrapping up the day with another live stream. Thank you very much for the like there. Appreciate that. Again, if anyone here is new to the channel, make sure you tap like, make sure you tap follow. Helps us out a ton when it comes to reaching our goals, when it comes to reaching out to people about this amazing hobby of owning some fantastic aquariums. We get a chance to observe some amazing fish. I see some likes coming there on TikTok. Thank you guys all so very much for coming in. I really do appreciate coming in clutch right there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, if you are a content creator out there, you understand the importance of a like and how far that really does go. So thank you guys all so very much. Maynard, thank you much for coming by the live stream. I see it there. Carlo Navarro, just Trip Jeffrey, he's in the chat. Thank you much for coming by. Thank you guys. Let's see the likes coming in. Thank you guys all so very much. Very help support the stream. Get us started off on the right foot. Before we start diving in some more fish tank awesomeness for you guys right here. But yeah, if you guys were here yesterday, we're going to be kind of talking a lot about the similar type of things. So if there's anything in particular you'd like me to cover, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'm here, just basically help kind of spice up a little bit. We had a pretty good chat yesterday streaming, so it made it a lot easier to kind of look up some questions, look up some information for you guys, when it comes to pricing, shipping, things like that. So I really do appreciate it. Angry Johnny, thank you very much for coming by. Hi, well, hello to you as well. Hope you're having a great day. It is Tuesday. The week is fully here. We're back into it. It's another work week. We're on the grind. But it's all good, right? We're getting stuff done. And what we're getting done today is talking about more aquariums, answering your questions in the chat as well when it comes to what we do here at Aquadream. Asking any type of questions when it comes to aquarium owning or any type of products that we have. If you have any questions there, feel free to ask in the chat. There's no such thing as a bad question. The only bad question is the question that's not asked, all right? Xavier over on YouTube, thank you much for coming by. Hope you're having a great day. So what's going on here, and where are you? Oh, well, Mr. Coral Reese. We are located here out in Kent, Washington. This lets us kind of be able to provide more services to people within the lower 48 states as well. And what we're going to be doing here today is kind of going over a lot of our products, kind of answering a lot of the questions within the chat as well when it comes to anything you have when it comes to Aquadream for our company, our products, any kind of questions you might have when it comes to anything else or anything. Can you say hi, Isabel? Well, There we go. I just did. See, I'm real. I'm a real me fan. I'm real. This isn't AI. This is real. I'm a real person. I subscribe to you. Subscribe here on Aquadream. Well, thank you very much for doing that. Well, I'm in Virginia. Awesome. Never been to Virginia. What sort of products do you sell? And we sell aquariums, we sell pumps, we sell filter medias, wave makers, like I said, reef aquariums, freshwater aquariums, saltwater aquariums. Really kind of a lot of different things here that we do sell. So it's really kind of like anything particular. We have like air stones as well, protein skimmers, wave makers right here as well. So we don't sell just the tanks. We do a lot of little extra things as well, kind of all associated with it, you know. Well, Xavier, thank you much for tapping subscribe here on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. You know, we do try to post as much as we can, English or Spanish. I can speak a little Spanish, not super well. I'm just below conversational Spanish. Pero hablo un poco español, lo siento. Where are you guys at? We're located out in Kent, Washington, up here in the great Pacific Northwest. But yeah, we've been, we have a giant warehouse here full of these aquariums. This is only just like a small sample of what we actually have within our warehouse. If you're kind of curious of what we have, I suggest checking out our TikTok shop, or if you're over on YouTube, go check out our homepage. We can link you right to our webpage. You get a chance to see what else is out there. Which one do you prefer, Spanish or English? Well, I'm a native English speaker, so that's kind of my home base. I can speak a little Spanish, but whatever works best for you, I guess, probably, because I'll brush up my Spanish skills a little bit, right? What brands of tanks do you sell? We sell Aquadream. That's the brand that we sell. We sell our own brand here. So, yeah. It's all on our TikTok shop, all on our website if you're kind of curious what kind of stuff we do sell, What is the white and stainless tank? This one right here. This is one of I believe this is like our 260-gallon tank, if I remember correctly. You can find it on our website. The SKU code right in here is AD1980WT as in white. We'll give you pretty much everything on the website. Will tell you exactly what we need, or on our TikTok shop. Since you're on TikTok, you can check it out there as well. You can see what the pricing models that we have, the shipping that we have that comes with it. It's free shipping when it comes to these products. And also everything that comes with it, specifically like the filtration system, already comes built in right there. You just need to kind of like connect a few tubes here and there, get the water pump started right there, which comes with the tank, and then you're good to go. Oh, Coral 2, please, Coral Reefs. Thank you much for that follow. Really do appreciate it. Have you a follow? Well, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Let me catch up. I think I missed a couple of things here in the chat. I'm looking for a reef tank, 200, 300 gallons. Well, we do sell those, Chris. You can check out our TikTok shop. We do have those available if you are so inclined to check out a tank like that. We basically would look kind of similar to this tank right here if you're looking for a reef tank. We have this tank in silver, as you can obviously see. We also have it in white and also in black as well. So you can just kind of choose what kind of, and then we have different sizes of these tanks and various different colors of those sizes as well. So it really kind of comes down to what size you like. So you see like 200, 300 gallon tank, and so you have like that range. I think we start at 200 and goes up to the 300, and then just kind of depends if you like white, black, or silver, pretty much, We kind of catch up a little bit more with the chat here. Wish you could stop by and check things out. I wish, man, that'd be awesome. It'd be cool to do like a co-stream, if you will. Have a co-partner on the stream here. That would be fantastic. That'd make my job so much easier. Because then I'd just be able to just throw back and forth, look at the questions, interacting with people. But so far, it's just me. So lonely. I got you guys in the chat. We're all good here, right? Yeah. But guys, thank you all so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you tap like, make sure you tap follow. Helps us out a lot when it comes to reaching our goals, when it comes to subscribers that we need to kind of reach some sort of goals, when it comes to having us be established on various social platforms. So do appreciate you guys doing that. Make sure you tap like if you enjoy the stream as well. It really helps us out a lot with the algorithm and reaching more people out there who might be curious to kind of know more about aquariums, various products, like things like, various pumps, filters, lighting systems up here as well, protein skimmers, a lot of stuff. Basically everything that kind of comes with it. Jim, thank you much for the follow. I just appreciate that. So all your tanks are pre-drilled. Yeah. So they're it's like an all-in-one purchase kind of deal that comes with the tanks, right? You might be able to see a little bit in here. This is what our live tank kind of looks like. He does a little bit of the cleaning, to be honest. But they keep us so busy here trying to make enough social media, multimedia content for you guys to keep up with. Hopefully it comes through on stream a little bit. You can kind of see how we have it set up. So you do have like storage down here. So you can keep all your stuff in one place. Like that's where we keep like our food, like water conditioners, things like that. Then you have like the filtration box itself. It comes drilled right into the cabinet down below. You do have to fill in with like your rocks or filter media as well. We do provide filter pads when it comes to the filtration as well. Depending on the size of your tank, you can either get like a little sheet, like what's it like down here? I think I have a good example. Yeah, you can get like a little, you can get like a little sheet like this that comes with like a filter pad, or we have like these bigger tanks. They'll have like a legit pillow you can have that comes with the tank as well. Like that, it's kind of an all-in-one purchase tank kind of thing. Our sumps, all yours as well. Yes, all the sumps are ours as well. All the products are Aquadream. No third party, I guess you call it, companies like that or anything like that we work with. It's all Aquadream as the stuff that we get within our warehouse. We have within our warehouse here. Yeah, and like all the tanks here, they are also the big thing about these tanks is what I should mention, since I got you guys all here. Like this tank, this tank, this tank, and this tank, they're all functionally the same tank. The same type of build, quality, the same tempered glass. Really the only difference with these tanks is really just the size and the coloring. Other than that, pretty much everything else is exactly the same. Assembly is the same, and filtration is the same. Some, like obviously like the bigger tanks like this one and this brown one over here, they'll have a little bit bigger filtration system because obviously you'll have like more fish, more organic matter within it that would need to have, a heavier filtration system there. We got a lot of guys in the chat. Thank you guys all so much for coming by. Starfire glass. This is tempered glass that we have right here. I'm not sure that's the same thing. I've never heard of Starfire glass. That does sound awesome though. It's like if you're gonna name your glass anything, Starfire is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Where are we located? We're located out in Kent, Washington. It's just outside of Seattle, and we're part of the lower 48 states. So that means we're able to ship to anybody within the lower 48 states. I believe it's within 2 to 3 business days, if I remember correctly. Low iron. Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Yeah, this is a tempered glass that we have right here. And, tempered glass is super nice because it's very strong and sturdy type of glass, right? The glass here is actually very thick. I'm not sure if it comes through on the stream. Like, it's like the width of like my fingers right here. And I'm like, what, 6'2", I'm like 6'4", 220 when it comes to pounds. Very, I'm not a small guy, so when I can see it, look up at the glass and see like it's like literally like that thick, I'm like, okay, that's some sturdy stuff right there. It's meant to withstand the test of time. It can make it easier to clean as well, right? We have nice strong sturdy tempered glass like that right there. All right, I've never heard about low iron glass before, but that's kind of cool. Love you guys, as aquariums and pumps. I have a tank from one of you guys, and it's awesome. Well, GH, thank you very much for the comment. I really do appreciate that. It's not very often you come across people on the internet who want to be nice to you. Usually people very strong opinions about what you're doing wrong. But I appreciate that. Way much cleaner. Ah, I did not know about that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we haven't heard any issues when it comes to our tanks, when it comes to like health quality for the fish, right? Like we've had these fish, like this glass right here that we have for our reef tank, same kind of glass, tempered glass, right? Since I've worked here, we still have all the same fish, just kind of vibing out, swimming around, having a good time. We've actually recently added some more fish. Like this guy right here, he has a lot of fun with the wave maker right here. He'll kind of like what he'll do is kind of swim across this way and then like getting into the current of the wave maker, kind of like float away, and they kind of come back. It's kind of fun. So yeah, he's really enjoying that. We recently got this guy right here. It's kind of like a bluish and white zebra type of fish. Really cool. I really like the clownfish. Maybe it's because I watched Finding Nemo as a kid or something. But the fun thing about these clownfish, the two clownfish that we have, that like one of them is kind of larger than the other, and they always swim together. They're always together. Never like one's on the other side of the tank or anything. So it's kind of cute. You're like, oh, they're just like a little couple, just kind of swimming, What kind of par do your lights have? What kind of par? I'm not quite sure what that terminology is. What kind of par? When it comes to the lights that we have, when it comes to these tanks, I can show you this at least. Let's see if it's still plugged in. Hopefully, we moved some stuff around earlier today. It's not plugged in. Dang. Oh, we do have these LED lights for these type of tanks right here. You have like a little rubber suction cup that's like right here, right? These little rubber suction cups, basically these kind of slip on super easy, just like, actually they're kind of like a softer plastic, malleable plastic, right? So you can bend them, and you just basically put it around to the top up here, which has tempered glass on the top of it, and you just kind of suctions right on there, lights up the entire fish tank down below, which is really nice. Brightness in depth. Gotcha. Okay. Like 500 par at 12 inches. Huh. I had not heard about that measurement before, but that's interesting. I'm not quite sure exactly how much par our lights have. I think if I flip this on, there we go. So the tanks like this size will come with two of these light rods right here. We're using one of the light rods in another space right now. But you can see just like in that difference right here. I just kind of click this off, right? And there's a lot of light bleed happening right now in this room, right? You got all the lights up in the ceiling. You get the lighting coming in from the large windows over here as well, from the sunlight. And all that's kind of bouncing around all over the place. And so, just with all that light bleed, you still see a significant difference with just one light turning on. You can also customize the lighting as well when it comes to like brightness, color as well. It's RGB V+. I believe that's what the LED sensors are on it. At least that's what they say on the sensors. And it helps us so that you can kind of set the proper lighting situation when it comes to your aquariums, different type of colors. You also change like the pattern of the ray if you want to kind of swell up and down, stuff like that. There's a pretty good variety of things you can mess with when it comes to that. Do you know the spectrum of the lights? Man. I couldn't tell you, actually, with these lights. I do know with these lights, I think our box actually informs us. Again, with like specific information like that, you can definitely find it on our website. That stuff is definitely listed on there. I might not have that information on hand, but I can look it up for you. We don't have the box for the lights, surprisingly, right here. I can look it up. Let's take a look at that, right? I want to make sure I get the information right. I don't want to misinform you guys, all right? I want to make sure that whatever I say is accurate and true. Looks like a little sensor thing kind of stopped working right here when it comes to tracking me, sadly. Yeah, I spent all day charging this dang thing. Well, no worries, we're all good, bro. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think, I mean, you can, when it comes to the color spectrum you can have on the lights, it's pretty much any color that you want, right? There's really no limitations on that. If that's what you're kind of asking when it comes to like saying like what kind of Kelvin level like the light is like. Can't remember exactly. I mean, I think it's like at least something. I couldn't remember the exact figure off the top of my head. Let me plug this charge. Let me charge this thing up real quick, guys. So then, whenever I'm moving around, that you'll actually be able to see me. Hopefully, right? At least that's the idea. Hey, YouTube, come follow me over here. It's weird. I was charging this thing all day. There we go. Just got plugged in the USB cord there. Now it's all working. Should be working pretty good. There we go. Like UV colors and such. Well, technically, if it was ultraviolet light, you wouldn't be able to see it, right? That's extra spectrum lighting right there. But yeah, no, it does do. Actually, does it do ultraviolet? I don't know if it does do ultraviolet. I think it just stays within the visual spectrum, if I remember correctly. Because it's more just kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of for your visuals. Unless that's what maybe like what the violet sensor does on here for the LED strip. Because I don't know if it kind of comes through on the live stream, or maybe I can try to show you real quick if I can. Oh, I'm gonna bring this forward a little bit. You can see that there's gold bars right here, and there's 4 different gold bars. Each bar, right now, on each bar. That's no. Here's the sensors right here, right? So you got like blue, red, green, and violet plus, if you will. So maybe it is going to ultraviolet. I'm not totally sure. Show me a 50-gallon tank, please. MacDonald, I can definitely do just that. Because we have a 50-gallon on site right here. This one, 50-gallon tank right here. You can find it on our website. The SKU code is 8620RW for redwood. Now, even though it is saying redwood, it actually is made out of aluminum. Just because it's a stronger, sturdier material, right? If you don't like this color, it does come in a lot of the varieties that we already have right now on our TikTok shop. So if you say you like the size right here in particular, but not a big fan of the color, well, don't worry, we got you covered there. I believe we have like the same kind of tank in like this white gold, but we also have it in the brown wood and also in this kind of matte black finish as well, if I remember correctly. Again, like on our TikTok shop, it's all there when it comes to seeing like what kind of tanks that we have specifically. When it comes to like, oh, do you have like a 50-gallon that's in black or in white gold or something else like that, right? Permission. That's why I would suggest when it comes to anything like that in particular, just if they want to go check that out. Good luck with the live stream, bro. Gotta go. Thanks for the info. Well, 2 please, Coral Reefs. Thank you very much. Are you a bit of a content creator yourself on here? I'll give you a follow back for sure. Because one thing that's one thing I really like to do with the community here. So I actually like to follow people back and check out their content. Leave likes, comments, things like that. Because as someone who creates content on social media, I know how important that like actual engagement is. And I will watch the full video, right? That's also important. Watch time is also important. I know all about these analytics, all right? Yeah, definitely check it out there, too, please. Yeah, definitely will. Thank you very much for the chats and the likes and following the channel and stuff like that, so I really do appreciate it. Again, like I said, if you're kind of curious about what kind of products we have specifically, if anything that kind of fits what your needs are, then definitely give a look on our TikTok shop here, or you can go to our website as well. Billy Kitchen, thank you very much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. But yeah, we kind of go back over what I was talking about earlier, right, with like these tanks as a whole. The main difference is with like these 4 tanks, with these 2 tanks, and these 2 tanks over here. The main difference is size and color. That's really the only difference. Other than that, the build quality is the same quality of tempered glass, the same quality of filtration systems. Everything's pretty much the same. The only difference, again, like is the size and the color of the tanks themselves. So it kind of comes down to what kind of price point fits you best, what kind of color that you prefer. That's really the only difference. So we can kind of go over like what they look like, right? We'll show you like what the larger tanks look like, right? Just because like there's a little bit of like size difference, but they function the same, right? What's up, Mike Allen? You got 150 shallow tank, 125 shallow tank. Oh, you do? What kind of animals do you have in that tank? Or do you have some clams, some snails, some fish, crawfish. I saw someone with like crawfish. I think I saw earlier on TikTok, and I was like, that's an interesting animal to have within your aquarium, but I'm all for it. You add a little variety there. Plus, they probably have to clean things up a bit. Maybe like a shrimp or something like that. Do you have one? A 125 shallow tank? When it comes to tanks, it's really like these right here is kind of what we have, right? So we have these reef tanks right here. I think the smallest one we have starts at like 30 or 40 gallons. And then we have like tanks like these as well, which can start I think around like 30 or 40 and go up to 300. I don't think we have anything in particular when it comes to like shallow tanks. Vinny, thank you much for that follow. Appreciate you. I wish I had like a bell. I just bing, ring the bell every time someone gives us a follow, right? They deserve it. We're just like, oh yeah. I just saw like Randy Savage just like, oh yeah, brother, yeah. Anyone else like huge '90s wrestling fans? Anybody? Yeah, anybody? What's the spec and price of the reef tank? For the specs we have right here, you can find it on our TikTok shop if you're trying to find something specific, but I can provide you right here. So the SKU is 1260, or sorry, it's reef 1260 S for silver, you know, S for silver right there. The length of it is 46.5 inches, the width is 19 inches, and the height is 52 inches. And also it comes as an all-in-one purchase for this. Mac Doll, thank you much for that follow. Appreciate that. Oh yeah! Maybe that might be the new catchphrase then. Every time someone follows, if you follow, I'll give you an oh yeah. But I'll show you like again, like I said, the tank might need a little bit of cleaning here. You can kind of see what also kind of comes with the tank, right? It comes with its own filtration system as well. It comes with like a pump, the boxing, the casing itself, the infrastructure of a filtration system comes with the cabinets as well. Like I said, it's an all-in-one purchase, right? So you just go online, you buy it, and everything you need to start enjoying the tank comes with it. So you get these different type of filtration systems, and you can fill it up with like rocks, filter media, things like that. It comes with a water pump and sumps. It comes with a sump as well. You also can modify it how you like, right? Say you want something maybe like a larger protein skimmer or something like that. We also have to sell those separately. We also sell just like the pump separately. The filter media, we have that right here as well. We sell that separately. The lighting. So basically, like you can buy just like one aspect of the tank if you are so curious, but like the tank itself, or like the top tank and the cabinet, that's all kind of like a one piece kind of thing, right? Because literally, it's just like when we assembled these, we just like took the bottom part, moved it right here, took the top half, moved it on top, put on top of that, and that's all we did. But to actually set up these tanks is not too crazy. If I remember correctly, in this bin right here, we do have a instruction booklet, right? Instruction page really on how to assemble your aquarium, and it's a 23-step process, so it's not too many steps, not too crazy there. So you guys are able to just assemble what you need. Christina, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Did I pronounce that correctly? Cocina, is that Spanish for kitchen, or am I? Because I know cocinar is to cook. I know that much. Right. So they are new, or is that one you're selling in a reef aquarium? This one, well, we're selling all of these tanks, but this one in particular is a reef tank, yes. And it has a little bit of a different design, but function again, it's still the same, right? It comes pre-built for a lot of parts. It's an all-in-one purchase when it comes to getting these tanks. So like it has like the overflow system that goes in here, goes into the filtration system, then kind of pumps right back in through a right here as well. Hey guys, this clownfish, this guy knows what's up. It's like every time I lean over to give him a look, I'm like, "Whoa, how you doing, Mr. Clownfish?" He like swims right. He's like, "Oh, is it food time? Come on, hook me up." It's like, hey, the boss already fed you, right? I'm not trying to have any overweight fish in my tank there, right? Joe D, thank you very much for the come by the live stream. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not tired of that. I had coffee earlier as well. And sometimes the coffee just isn't enough. I think I built up too much of tolerance. That might be a problem. Yeah. You guys have anyone else in the chat have any more questions or anything curious or just what you're doing on Tuesday? Feel free to let me know. What's up, Vinny? Thanks for coming by the live stream. Saw Deb in there. What's it? Deadette. Thank you for coming by the live stream. But yeah, I guess we're going to kind of go over where are you located? Jody, we're located out in the greater Seattle area, specifically Kent, Washington. And that's where our warehouse is. We ship from there. You're shrimping? Your name is shrimping. You're saying I'm shrimping. How accurate. You must have heck of a phone service to just kind of like while you're shrimping, kind of just scrolling through TikTok, and you're like, hey, I'm out in a real life aquarium. But check out these home aquariums, right? Don't groom the crush guard on the live stream. But yeah, so the great thing about working out here in the Pacific Northwest, specifically Kent, Washington, is that we're all part of the continuous lower 48 states, right? Nice aquariums today, yeah, right? Just kind of look over like, hey, that's a good variety. Oh. Look over the side of the boat, like, that's a good variety of fish having this aquarium. But the benefit of us working here in Seattle is that we're part of the lower 48 states. So we have these really great shipping systems that we can be a part of. We ship through UPS as well. And we are able to ship products like our tanks or anything else within 2 to 3 business days. And so they get right to you guys, right to your door, actually. You don't have to worry about international pickups or anything like that. Rick Bob, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I know I've heard about someone with 2 first names is always curious. But you have 2 first names within your first name. So like, is your name like Rick Bob, and your last name's like Mitchell or something? Oh my God. Can't we sound like Porky Pig over here? You made that so folks. Lane, thanks for coming by the live stream. Ramrod, oh my gosh, that's a throwback of a name right there. Wasn't that from that one movie with Andy Samberg back in like the early 2000s, right? Or was that just a movie called Ramrod? Or was that his character name? He's like, I'm Ramrod. He was like trying to be like basically trying to be like Evel Knievel, but like kind of sucked at it. Barbara, thank you very much for coming on the live stream. Shrimp, did you catch it? Have you caught any shrimp so far today? Now, what's the yield looking like today, man? I think I saw a TikTok earlier today when someone was showcasing like their shrimp that's in their aquarium. The great thing about it is like the shrimp is just slowly making their way through like the tank, just kind of cleaning things up and stuff like that. And I'm like, work smarter, not harder, right there, right? Yeah, like get a shrimp, put it in your aquarium, they'll clean up all the little bits just for you, no problem. J and S Saltline, thank you very much for coming by the stream and then following. Let's go. We get ping it up. Ooh yeah! In the chat. Where are y'all located? We're located out in Kent, Washington. It's just outside of Seattle, Washington. So we're like 30, 40 minutes outside of downtown Seattle. It gives us a chance to be part of like different shipping lanes here when it comes to lower 48 states, so we can ship to you guys effectively. Shipping is free when it comes to your products as well as no shipping costs or hidden fees, besides I guess taxes when it comes to acquiring an aquarium here as well. So yeah, definitely guys are curious so if you have any other questions, feel free to let us know. I just love like watching the fish, man. There's just like there's actually like scientific studies shown that having an aquarium in your life actually like helps like reduce stress levels. Like that's a scientific fact. I'm not making that up. Look it up yourself. I guarantee you'll find it. That like they help kind of they'll calm you down a little bit, right? Because I think it's one thing about it that like if you're like observing the fish, just kind of watching them swim around, that like it kind of takes your mind off of things, right? Kind of like just give you a moment, just kind of appreciate what the fish have to offer for you, you know? Yeah, it sounds super like foo-fooey, hippie nonsense, yada yada yada. I just love fish, bro. But like, but it's actually kind of as someone who's like I've always been a kid that's like really interested in nature, right? And so then the fact that like I kind of sit here and like watch some fish swim around, like, I find it cool. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. What's your favorite coral? Favorite coral? I mean, all right. They're all my favorite. All right, let's be real, okay? Because they all serve their purpose. They're all have their own individual aspects that make them fantastic. So I love all coral. Okay, sue me. I mean, yeah, it's like doesn't it just kind of come down to personal preference, really, and what your needs are, like for your tank. But I think me personally, I actually don't own a tank mainly just because, you know, I don't have the space in my house for it. But you know, I do appreciate fishing. I actually remember when I was younger, I did have like a fish bowl with a goldfish that I actually won at a state fair. Which, looking back on it, I find that so odd that I was able to win an animal for throwing like a ping pong ball into a bowl. You know. But and I was like, I don't know, like 9 years old, 10 years old at the time. Like, here you go, little kid. Here's a multi-year responsibility. Enjoy. You know, and if you let this thing die, if you let this thing die, you're gonna be feeling guilty about it for the rest of your life. Have fun. And then like, but I actually like took care of the little guy, right? Like I actually really, you know, had like a sense of pride when it came to taking care of the goldfish. The funny thing is I never named the fish. People were always like, you know, people like to name their animals, but like I only find like naming animals like applicable when like they can understand you, right? Like if I named this clownfish Nemo, right? You think about it was like, hey Nemo, come here. Like you come up, like no. He's just a clownfish, right? That's why like you know, you name your dogs, you name your cats and stuff like that, so they can like acknowledge you and stuff like that. So people always thought it was odd I never named my goldfish because they just referred to me as just my fish. Now, do you guys have names for your fish? Am I just a weird one for doing that? But I remember like yeah, when I was a kid, I was like I got like my mom was like, all right, you sure you want this? Because it takes responsibility. And like I want this. And she's like, all right, let's make it happen. So we went to like the pet store. I got like a little fish bowl. You got like some rocks and like you know a little bit of greenery. I think it's fake like plastic greenery or whatever because I was like a kid back in the '90s, right? That and so then like I created a little environment for him, and then you know I actually took care of the fish. Like it was all me, and actually did a great thing of like being able to like looking back on it, I actually realized that was actually like a really great thing for me as a kid to learn was responsibility and keeping to a schedule, right? Knowing I need to clean the fish bowl like every like week or so, right? To make sure that the water stays nice and healthy. Feeding the fish on a regular schedule, make sure I have enough food for the fish as well, like if I run out or something like that. So it's actually a great thing. That's one of those like side benefits of like owning something like an aquarium. Even though we do provide a lot of the products and systems within a tank to make sure like you know you can just spend more time appreciating than like maintaining. But yeah, there's a little bit of a personal reward, I guess, out of it, is a good way to put it when it comes to like having a tank or owning fish, right? Because then like you come to a schedule, or if you have children, you help you know help them learn a schedule when it comes to maintaining things and staying on top of things and making you know make sure they fulfill you know their own tasks and stuff like that. It's actually helped me out a lot as a kid. I know it sounds really weird to attribute like a little goldfish I wanted at state fair, but like seriously, like, it helped me out a lot when it came to just like building up that mental ability to know I need to stay on track and I need to stay up to date with like another living being, which I don't know, I thought it was cool. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. I appreciate it, guys. That literally sounded like a TED Talk. Like everyone should own a fish. And here is why. But not just any fish, your fish. What do I mean by your fish? The fish that you own. Oh my gosh. Wonder. You know, the funny thing is I think I knew somebody named Me Fan. That was another job I had previously. And I'm curious if that's actually the Me Fan that I remember. Or was Me Fam? I think it's Fam. I can't remember exactly. The cat, thank you for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. So yeah, like kind of going back on topic with these tanks, right? After going on that huge rant about owning fish, but it's kind of cool, right? That's the reason why we do it. All of our tanks do come with these water pumps right here. You can actually adjust the strength of the pump, right, from all the way to low, all the way up to high. Some of them are amphibious or strictly submersible as well. So keep that in mind when it comes to picking up a pump that works best for you. But of course, then all of our tanks do come with the necessary pumps. So then, like I said, day one, you can start rocking with your fish. Where is this at, brother? What's up, dude? I swear to God, like the wrestling references are just coming in up constantly here. Because whenever someone says brother at the end of a sentence, I instantly think of like Hulk Hogan. Like, it's like, where's your guy, brother? But we're talking about like where are we located? Like as our office, we're located out in Kent, Washington, which is just outside of Seattle, Washington, about 30-40 minutes south. And there we have a huge warehouse full of these aquariums that we're trying to get rid of. You can see we have sales, 20% off. And other products as well. I've seen some products on the website up to 50% off as well. But yeah, so the reason why we're located out here in Seattle is because, well, it helps us be part of the lower 48 states, right? So we can be able to ship to people within the majority of the United States within a reasonable amount of time, 2-3 business days. No shipping costs included either. So it's free shipping when it comes to the tanks as well. What else? Like, yeah, they come in a crate that's wrapped in cardboard, it's wrapped in foam as well. Like, it's super sturdy. No concerns with it when it comes to shipping or anything being damaged, right? Like, these got shipped to us to be sold here in the warehouse that we have. And this is this is the quality they look like. I guarantee you they ship way further than where they would ever go, you know? Blinky, thank you much for coming to the live stream, brother. What's up, Freddie? Thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a good. I hope you're having an excellent day today. It is Tuesday. It is hot in here, dude. Oh my goodness. Cool. You better believe it. Any reef lights? We do have these lights right here that we have for our reef tanks. Since the reef tanks are open top, right? We have these reef lights right here. These are lights you can change the coloring, the intensity. You can change the pattern on them as well. I can also show you, I guess, a little bit more in depth down here. Yep, another one. I have a sample right here. There we go. Cool? You better believe it. Cool. Pride discount month. I mean, I don't think my boss had that in mind and put it together. I think he just thought it would be a fun, flashy thing. All right, looks like our rotator thing here got a little overcooked. Turn this off real quick and then plug it in so it can charge while I show you the fantastic world of reef lights. Wow, the capital of the U.S.? What? Are you talking about the capital of the U.S.? You're talking about like Washington, no, not Washington, D.C., Washington State. I'm from Basaki in Indonesia. Oh, you're from Indonesia. Oh. Hey, funny thing is that my grandparents actually spent a few years down in Indonesia. They have always referred to that. Like, they like legitimately lived in Indonesia for like 2 or 3 years straight or something like that. And all the pictures they would always show me, I'm like, that place looks beautiful. What brand is the light? It is a Zet light. Let me show you. Hopefully it kind of shows up on the stream here, hopefully. Let me try to angle it around properly so you guys can possibly see that light right there. ZET light, all one word. And so this is what the light looks like right here in action. And like I said earlier, you can change the color of the lights with an app. You can change the intensities as well, from dim to as bright as you want it. And you also change like a pattern. You can have a kind of pulsate and have patterns as well. Right here we just have it kind of like in a cool like blue type of lighting. Just kind of helps illuminate the tank a little bit better with the lighting that we have in the room here. A lot of like orange, a lot of like yellow type lighting that we have in here. So good to kind of counterbalance that lighting a little bit as well. But yeah, with the customize, you can customize these lights a little bit beyond just like the light itself, right? You can change the position of the light, right? They have these 3 different rail systems that are part of the light right here. So you can change the verticality of the light, how high up it goes. You can change the reach of it, so how horizontally, how far out it goes. And you can even change the angle a little bit by kind of rotating this up and down a little bit with these screws. A little bit right there. Corals support. What do you like coral support there, Freddie? Just kind of curious. Oh, whoa, YouTube's like not even looking at me. Hey, YouTube, get back over here. Rotate your camera back over here. Thank you much for the likes. Appreciate that. Man Cave Reef. Thank you, brother. Yeah, again, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to tap like, and also helps out on the channel. Make sure to tap follow. Helps us out as well. Helps us reach our goals that we need for proper TikTok and YouTube algorithmic praise. They also crave so much. Thank you guys all for the likes. Look at you guys coming in the clutch right there. But yeah, the great thing about these lights is they do have a ventilation system. Right here, it has a fan inside the ventilation. You also kind of see right there as well, some more ventilation around the LED lighting right there. Just so then, like, right, because if your lights are going to be on 24/7, most likely they will be, like we do over here, that heat gets generated. So you got to make sure you dissipate that heat, because if you don't, then your system will overheat and you have to buy a new light. That's not fun. I mean the light. So coral support, I mean the light. You're saying like, do the lights support the coral? Like, it didn't have them grow kind of thing? Is that what you're kind of saying? I'm trying to understand what you're talking about there. Guys, I see the likes coming in, dude. Thank you guys all so much. I do appreciate that. But yeah. Also, guys, we're getting a little close to the end of the stream. We got about a little bit less than 10 minutes left before we have to call it a day. If you are so inclined, make sure to tap like, or make sure you give us a follow, especially if you're a content creator out here on TikTok. We'll follow you back because we want to stay part of the community here. We want to know what you guys are up to, what stuff you're creating. Like, if you get a comment on TikTok on your video or anything like that, that is me. It's me who replied to you. It's not some nameless bot out in the middle of nowhere, some random computer generated thing. No, it's me. It'd be me. Does it help grow the coral? I don't know, actually. From my memory, I don't think we have that listed as like a feature when it comes to this. Actually, we can look it up real quick, actually. And make sure I am not misinforming the public, because that would be a bad thing to do. Unlike your politicians out there, I actually care about the truth. Alright, that's it. What was it called again? Z light, right? ZET lights, if I remember correctly. It's not there. Just light. Okay, there we go. I found it on our web page here. So yeah, coral reef LED aquarium light, 90 watts. Let's look over here. Comfortable spectrum of lights. Better spectrum for saltwater capture. 7 channels for controllable color bleeding from UV to deep red. which is, okay, so that answers one of the questions we had earlier. Someone asking about if it does UV light. It does UV light. 14 different presets, beginner friendly as well. Flexible projection. That's, like I said earlier, the way you can angle the light right there. Color enhancement configuration, smart cooling fan, like I mentioned earlier. I don't really see anything about mentioning about helping out with coral growth, but I would assume, right, with UV light, that if it works anything like, plants do in real life, right, they take the UV light from the sun and are able to, make that into energy and grow, then I would think similar type of thing could happen with the aquariums. Again, don't quote me on that. Since we just don't have it listed on our website as like a feature, and I don't want to give you guys any wrong information or give you false hopes or anything like that. I think that's something that might require a little bit more research on my end, and also on maybe on your end as well, Freddie, just kind of look into that a little bit more. But from what I would assume, if it actually does like actual proper UV light, then yes. But sometimes people label UV light as like it's just being purple, which is not the case. If it was actual UV light, we couldn't see it. That's extra beyond the spectrum, visual spectrum of light, right? But that's where you can get a lot. That's what's high energetic light, which is why like plants utilize it for growth. Science. I watch a lot of science stuff on YouTube. So we're just flexing at this point. Appreciate your help and support, and mostly your honesty. Oh, no problem, Freddie. Like I said, I want to make sure that whatever I say is true, right? I definitely have to look forward. We're going to go live tomorrow as well, around the same time, probably around 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when next time we'll go live. I'll look into it. And if you come into the channel, I'll let you know if I found anything about like UV lights for aquariums helping out with coral growth. I would think yes, but you never know. There's a lot of different variables beyond just the light, right? The water temperature, I'm sure, makes a big difference. The healthy bacteria that could be within your tank as well, or just even the fish themselves can make a big difference, right? When it comes to coral growth, so there's a lot of different variables to take into consideration beyond just the light itself. So this also is something to keep in mind. But now I'm like actually curious about that. I'm definitely gonna actually I will actually do research and look into that while I'm at work tomorrow. I know the likes you guys dropping. Thank you guys so much. Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much. Are you able to message me back when you find more information? Yeah. I'd say best would just be to message us here on TikTok. Just so then like I will go because every day I go to the messages, see if there's anyone like asking questions or anything like that. Leave a message. I will reply to you. I will be like, oh look, it's Freddie. It will be me who will reply to you. So Tab, thank you much for that follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I'm actually genuinely curious about that kind of information. And Freddie, thank you much for the follow as well. Really appreciate that. Look at all the likes you guys dropping. Just like making it rain over here with the likes. Look at that. Just likes. Everybody. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Izzy coming in with the follow. Yeah. What's up, Poncho? Thanks for going by the live stream. You guys are going crazy on the likes and follows. We're getting kind of close to the end of the day here, and now we're getting so much momentum. I can't stop. These now, thank you much for the gift. That's so kind of you. I'm following you. Love your knowledge and expertise. Oh, Freddie, you're too kind. Oh, maybe it's like all that scientific knowledge I've spent all these hours watching on YouTube, finally transferring into real life, right? I get to be like, oh, someone wants to know more about light spectrum? Yes, I'm here for you. You want to talk about gravitational lensing while we're at it? Hey, what time do you have? What time do you have a great day today and tomorrow? And sweet. Well, Drisky, thank you much for that comment. I really appreciate that. But what time is it right now? We're getting close to 6 o'clock p.m. It's kind of usually when we wrap up things here in the office. We will be live again tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Friday, hope to see you in the chat, and I will look up that information about UV light and coral. That actually would be kind of interesting to see if it actually happens. I know coral growth is very slow. Mike is dead? Oh no! I'm trying to see if we turn it back on. Are we good now? Thanks for the reminder, guys. Yeah, we have been right. Oh, we're kind of iffy. In my time, we start cutting out, anyways. I think we're getting close to the end of the stream as well. So, I just want to let you guys know again. Like, make sure to tap like and follow. Let you know next time we do go live. Loud and clear. Love to see it. Tap. Oh, we died out again. Yeah, let me stand a little closer to the camera here then, so you guys can hopefully hear me a little better. Gone again. Yeah, just need to recharge it. That's right. We're at the end of the day, anyways, right? Again, guys, thank you all so much for the live stream. Come by with an insane amount of support, with all the comments, likes, and the conversations we had today. I really do appreciate that. Makes doing these live streams so much easier. So thank you guys all so much. Really do appreciate it. And we can't hear you like at all. Hang on, let me do this real quick. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Yes? No? Yeah, I was using this mic earlier to record. Okay, you can't hear me now. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry, technical difficulties. We were using this mic earlier to record some TikToks that you'll see over on our Wheel Depot channel, which is another business that we run over here at Tiger Mountain Industrial. And also some TikToks I was making over here for our TikTok page. You know, we do make videos here. Try to make out something every day or so, something like that, something new, fun, and exciting to create for you guys. You know, sometimes we're giving you guys information about tanks or animals that are associated with tanks. Sometimes we just do a little tank showcase, just kind of like, hey, look how cool this tank is and stuff like that. Appreciate it, Freddie. Yeah, I'll definitely reply to you on that one because I'm actually really curious about it. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for coming by. Make sure to tap follow. Really does help us out a lot. Tap like, again, like you guys have been killing it on the likes today and on the comments. I really do appreciate that. And so next stream, I'll make sure that this microphone is fully charged. You guys, thank you all so much for the continuous support. I really do appreciate it. Well, where are we located? We're located in Kent, Washington, which is a suburb of Seattle, Washington. We're about like 40 minutes south of Seattle, Washington. And that allows us to be part of like the continuous United States, so they would do proper shipping to you guys within a good amount of time. Like I said, the only states are kind of might be issues would be like Alaska and Hawaii would be like one of those be kind of tricky. Right, you're in New York City. Oh, I got some friends over in New York City. Oh, thank you much for the like there, Latanya. By the way, Latanya, I've seen you come by the stream quite often. I appreciate you coming by. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You're Swedish? Cool. I got some friends over in Sweden as well, actually. Actually, I got friends kind of like a little bit around the world, like, you know, over in Europe. What else? I got like a friend. I got a friend over in Taiwan. I know. Never had a chance to meet them, but definitely was. We do. We'll chat every once in a while here and there. Okay, but guys, we're okay. We're working overtime here at this point now. It's hot in here. You like Taiwan? Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a really cool place. I definitely would love to be able to go there someday. That'd be fun. But it is hot in here. We're working overtime now. I need to call it on the stream because my wife's gonna be like, "Why are you working so late tonight?" Again, guys, just check out our TikTok shop if you're anything curious about what we have to offer when it comes to products. Check out our website as well if you want to get in contact with us directly. Leave a message here on TikTok if you want to find more information about us. If you have anything in particular you want us to share with you guys, like anything kind of like a tank you're asking. I saw some people coming to chat asking, do you have a 200-gallon tank? Do you have a 100-gallon tank or a 50-gallon tank? Like, yes, we do. A lot of different varieties, so I just need to know which ones you want the most, or whichever one fits you the best, right? That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, guys. Thank you all so much for coming by. Really do appreciate it. We'll catch you guys all on the next one. Peace out.